Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video here at 88 Rotors Off-Road. Welcome back to our shop where we're going to showcase a few 3rd generation and 4th generation Tacomas like the one you see here. This one just came in for a WESTCOTT Designs preload collar lift kit. It came in with some 285/75/17 tires wrapped up on some Method MR305s in a 17x8.5 size with a positive 25 offset. It was rubbing on the way in, but we fixed that. Now with the lift, it clears completely. Our shop, 88 Rotors, is located in sunny Southern California. We're in the city of Baldwin Park, which is about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. If you're looking to get some work done by us, please reach out to us anytime by phone, or you can always message us by clicking on the link in the description and going to our contact form. This one's complete and parked. Next up, we have a TRD Off-Road 4th generation Tacoma that we're going to bring in for a King suspension setup. We're installing the King 2.5 remote fin reservoir coilovers and shocks all around with some Camburg Kinetik upper control arms. We're fully stocked with King suspension setups for the 4th generation Tacoma. So check us out at 88rotorsoffroad.com or the link in the description if you want to purchase a kit for your truck. As you can see, King offers the optional rear end link, which is recommended by them when installing the King suspension setup. Have you seen our 88 Rotors 4th gen Tacoma TRD Off-Road yet? We have a build out series with 5 episodes and more adding to it if you want to go along for the ride from when I first acquired the truck at the beginning of the year. We've worked with many industry partners to get the truck to where it sits today, so it's something we'd recommend that you watch if you have a 4th generation Tacoma yourself. But don't do that just yet. You'll get links at the end of the video. For now, you still need to watch all the builds we have in this one. For the wheels and tires on this one, we went with a set of Method MR305s in a 17x8.5 size with a plus 25 offset. This is a double black finished wheel that we wrapped in a 285/75/17 Nitto Ridge Grappler. Front end suspension has been completed. Here's the King 2.5 remote fin reservoir coilovers installed with the Camburg Kinetik billet uniball upper control arms. In the rear end, you can see the rear shocks have been installed with the compression adjusters and the end link from King. And this is pretty much going to be a wrap for this 4G Tacoma TRD Off-Road. Front wheels and tires are going on the vehicle and brought down to the ground. All 4 wheels and tires are now going to be torqued down to spec before we take it out for a quick test drive. Need a lift package for your Tacoma? We help you take the guesswork out in what to order by pre-packaging kits like this on our website. We also adjust the coilovers as needed, if needed, and get them set up like how you see them up on the vehicles in our videos here. If you need a lift package for your vehicle, check out our website at 88rotorsoffroad.com. This one's good to go. We're gonna park it now and hand the keys back over to our customer. Here for the 4th gen tacos? Don't worry, we have more coming up next. But for now, we have a 3rd generation Tacoma TRD Pro in a magnetic gray metallic that just came in for a WESTCOTT Designs front preload collar lift setup and rear dever add-a-leaf. We already installed it here and installed some 285/70/17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tires on some RRW RR7H Flowform wheels. We are an authorized and stocking dealer for RRW wheels. We purchase them by containers, so we have thousands in stock ready to ship. Need a set for your vehicle? Check us out at 88rotorsoffroad.com. Next up, we have a 3G Taco in Lunar Rock. This is a TRD Off-Road 4x4 model that's in for a King suspension setup, some Method MR703s in a matte black finish that you see here, and 285/70/17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. We paired up the King coilovers with some Camburg tubular X-joint upper control arms in the front end. The rear received our dever add-a-leaf and King 2.5 remote reservoir rear shocks. All good to go, so we're gonna back it out for a quick test drive now. Next up, we have a 3rd generation Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4 in Voodoo Blue. This one's going with a BILSTEIN 6112 setup up front with some SPC ball joint upper control arms. The rear gets a Deaver add leaf and some 5160 shocks. We're upgrading to some TRD Pro SEMA wheels in a 17x7 size with a positive 4 offset. This is a matte black finish wheel that we wrapped in a 285/7017 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2. If you like what you see here on YouTube and want to see more, make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road. We post on there daily on our feed, IG stories, and reels. Next up, we have a 4th generation Tacoma TRD Sport in underground gray. This one's coming in for a WESTCOTT Designs preload collar lift kit. We're doing about 2.5 inches of lift up front and 3/4 of an inch in the rear. That's enough for us to clear some 285/75/17 needle ridge grappler tires. Here you can see us install the 3/4 inch rear spacer on the coils. And here's a set of Method MR305s in a double black finish, 17x8.5 size with a +25 offset. This is getting wrapped up in a needle ridge grappler in a 285/75/17 size. This fits perfectly with the WESTCOTT Designs preload collar lift kit on the 4th generation Tacomas. Next up, we have a 3rd generation Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4 in Barcelona Red. We're going to be installing what we usually call our best bang for the buck and complete suspension setup. This right here is the BILSTEIN 5100 setup that we're pairing up with some Old Man Emu front lift springs and some SPC ball joint upper control arms. The rear is getting our Deaver add leaf system and 5100 shocks. Wheel and tire of choice here are the TRD Pro SEMA wheels in a 17x7 +4 offset in matte black. 285/70/17, you guessed it right, BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. This one's good to go, so we're gonna bring it out for a quick test drive. We have one more 4th gen Tacoma to show you next. And here's a silver 4G Tacoma TRD Off-Road that's coming in for a Prinsu Pro Cabrack. We're also installing a 40-inch Baja Designs S8 light bar. And this is pretty much going to be a wrap for today's video. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.